Hello, friends. It's Nikki, and welcome back to my messy bookshelf. Today I'm here with a tag video, and this is the Bookish Wombling Tag. And this tag was created by Roy Reads Anything, and I was tagged actually by three people. I was tagged by Pat at Book Chat with Pat, uh, Gavin at Genre Books, and Paul at the Accidental Bookseller. And the Wombles is not a show that I don't think it's ever been aired in the US. And I only know about this because I had a coworker who was British, and we got into conversation one day, and we used to show each other things that were from America, and he would show me things from the UK, and I would never have known what the Wombles were if it wasn't for him. Anyway, I will get into the tag. I didn't need to ramble there. I'll get into the tag. So, it starts off, the Wombles are mascots of environmental awareness and conservation. Tell us about a book which features the environment as a theme. And as it happens, I just read one, Wild Dark Shore, by Charlotte McConaughey. And this one is about global warming, essentially, and a seed vault on a small island um, between the coast of South America and Antarctica. And I really enjoyed this book. It was very dark and twisty and turny. The next question. The Wombles are well loved, whimsical characters. Is there a whimsical book or series in your reading life? And yes, I had to go middle grade for this one because that's why I love middle grade, especially in March. But the one that I chose is The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valente. And this one was a delightfully whimsical story about a little girl, and she goes on an adventure to fairyland. She gets invited to fairyland by a wind, like the blowing kind of wind, and a leopard, and makes friends with a bookish dragon. So it was so whimsical, and I loved it. I loved it. There are more books in this series. I've only read this one. All right. Number 3, the Wombles find things that the everyday folk leave behind. Have you ever found a book just lying around for you to take? Or found a secondhand book that was amazingly cheap? And as it happens, I found this one, Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes, the edition that I read, um, lying around at work. It was just there. It was there for weeks, and I had my eye on it, and it was just sitting on the table in the break room. And I kept asking people, "Is this your book? Is this your book? Is this your book? I'm going to take this book." And no one ever claimed the book. And so I took it. I took it. And that is actually what inspired me to put in a small bookshelf in the break room, and we made a sort of little free library. So, Don Quixote. And what a great find that was. Alrighty, the number 4, the Wombles upcycle unwanted items. Tell us about a book that improves on a well-established trope or updates a classic story. I'm going different with this one. I found a bunch of these several years ago, and I picked up a couple of them, but this here is the manga edition of Jane Eyre. There were some other ones as well, and I can't remember what the other one was that I picked up because I don't have it anymore. But yeah, Jane Eyre, and it is completely in manga format, so it is delightful. Number 5, the Wombles stay out of sight. Tell us about a book that features a hidden or invisible person or group. And I chose Babel. And I won't share why I chose this one. There is a person and a few people that are able to stay hidden and or invisible throughout this book. The next one, number 6. The Wombles are named after real places. Tell us about a book with a real world place name in the title. And this is one that I have read before and loved and recently found at the used bookstore. London by Edward Rutherford. And this is the story of the city of London told. It's a saga of several families that lived there from before London was a city, and it goes throughout the generations, telling the history of London through these. I can't remember how many families it was, but it was a few families. But loved this one and some of his other ones as well. The Wombles, number 7. The Wombles live on I can't speak today. Wimbledon Common, a large green space in London. Nature meets the city. Can you tell us about a story in which natural and urban environments coexist or clash? This one I had a hard time with, and then I remembered that I had this sitting on the shelf. The Electric State by Simon Stollenhag. And I picked this one up for my husband because he watched the Netflix show or movie and he loved it, and he told me that he heard that it was a book and he would like to find it, and this is the only way that I could find the book. But yeah, it's about a girl whose brother goes missing. It's like some post-apocalyptic world, and yeah, there's ruins and wilderness and lots of robots, and the movie was actually pretty great. Alrighty, moving on. Number 8. The Wombles carry tidy bags to collect their finds. Do you have a favorite bag or other device of carrying for use when book shopping? And for me, I mean, it's one of my many Barnes and Noble tote bags. I get one, you get one for free every year that you're a member, and so I have a collection of them, and I didn't bring one out. Number 9, remember you're a Womble. Have you ever read a book featuring a fictional band or musician that is actually good? And this one I had a hard time with as well. And then I remembered this one, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. And there is a fictional singer in this book. And this is one of the prequels to the Hunger Games trilogy. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one. So yeah. So this was a fairly quick tag. I had a little bit of a hard time with two of the questions, but I think I actually satisfactorily answered these. But yeah, thank you so much for the tag, and thank you so much for watching. And I will tag some people below. I think most people have done this tag already, but I will tag some people below. And I thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.